against Bo Dallas. I can't.
Buzz can defeat Bo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title?
Fair match without involvement from The Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo leaving otherwise.
And just a sickening thud upon impact.
Got him up.
Massive atomic drop. Ooh. I'll be shocked if that's not it. Oh, wow. Absolutely incredible.
Bo Dallas starting to falter now. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Stone Cold Stunner! Look at this.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Big pile driver.
What is it that Bo Dallas can do here for a physical and psychological revival at this juncture?
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo leave in Bo spirit has consumed Bo Dallas, and this man is more ferocious than ever.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the individual who debuted in WWE in 2000. For someone challenging Bo Dallas. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it! And the instinct from Bo Dallas on display.
Down he goes.
Oh, splash!
Body can only absorb so much of that. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
And he delivers a knee.
It's just not Bo Dallas's night, guys.
Even better the second time around.
Full Nelson applied.
What does Buzz have in store?
There it is, the hop-up power.
This might be it.
Cover.
One.
Hooks the leg. Kicked out at
Oh,
2.5.
man. I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing? What the heck?
Why would Miz punch Bo Dallas?
Wait a minute.
The Miz is a genius. Since he hit Bo, Buzz got disqualified and doesn't get an Intercontinental title shot.
The Miz found a way around Kurt Angle's stipulation. I guess you have to give him credit for that.
Buzz is obviously upset about how all this transpired.
Tough night for Bo Dallas.
He'll be fine. And besides, he won the match.
I'd hardly call that a victory.
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. All right, I gotta run. Thanks.
I can't believe what happened in your match with Bo Dallas. Somehow The Miz continues to find new ways to be the most annoying person on the planet. You're offering me a chance to make Miz and Maurice look like even bigger idiots? Yeah, I'm in.
Just so you know, I still...
Yeah, it was a total accident.
We're not
brainwashed.
Yeah. We have minds of our own. Stop doing that. You first.
No, you first.
Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm the Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in steel cage matches.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Don't miss it. I can't believe Buzz sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
one move after the other. It's devastating. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Clothesline right to the back of the neck.
Champ not looking good right now. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
The cover.
The pinfall and the victory.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh, I think this man needs... business. A concerned look on the face of the champ. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
You have to possess a different... And a kick out, not even close on that.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Oh, I think this man means business.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision the new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Stone Cold Stunner! Grounds him with a power slam. Buzz into the cover! Lands him with a pile driver. Got it.
He's displaying classic offense here. There it is, the stunner.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
It's got to be over now.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time. And so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate. And so far, I think it's delivered. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Just with
his shoulders are down.
True testament to grit.
This is amazing.
What does Buzz have in store? That's a big-time powerbomb for him right there.
The champ needs to hurry here. Absolutely punishing.
This singles contest has a victor.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here is your winner, and still Action Champion, the Superstar.
A big singles victory here.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you own the place. You insult me and my wife, and then cut every corner possible to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You've got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off. One-on-one. That's right. Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations. Which means...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This night just keeps on getting better for Buzz.
And he'll look to keep that momentum going when he faces The Miz with both titles on the line this Sunday at Hell in a Cell. We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus The Miz.
Can't ask for more than a title match.
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a steel cage match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor...
He's going for the pin. Look out.
Warm up the buses. This one's over.
To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match here tonight.
With that in mind, regardless of their personal feelings, you'd have to think the locker room is rooting for the champion here tonight. The last thing they want to do is to have to wait even longer while the champ's rematch clause kicks in.
Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
Here's the cover.
Got the full Nelson.
Great move. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making...
He's got the shoulders down. And the champ kicks out.
Too soon.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
There's no coming back from that.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
That lands. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Byron, I had a similar experience. So painful.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This could be...
He's got him covered. He gets the shoulder up in time.
Nice kick out there. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Oh, I think this man means business.
The champion into the cover. Not enough to end this one.
Just powered out.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, but that's even possible.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Roundhouse kick.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Oh, man! The champion into the cover!
Never say die attitude out of him.
Still too fresh.
It's got to be hard to rebound from.
Shoulders down, championship on the line, and the champ kicks out.
Too early in the match to end it.
Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie Guerrero to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's further proof that any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night.
So damaging.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would.
What does Buzz have in store?
Oh, I think this man means business.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? The Miz is champ.
The champion retains.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not...
You did it! You finally shut up The Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
Thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next,
we have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus Jason Jordan.
Title's on the line, and here we go.
This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
back suplex.
Oh, looking for another, it looks like.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
Down with a power bomb. Nicely executed. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
Punishing attack on the body. Jason Jordan getting pushed to the limits here. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that, or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
We may very well be seeing the finish.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Jason Jordan getting absolutely assaulted in there.
Big time slam right there. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it! I'm with Corey. Big ending! This one's over, guys. That's one of those moves where you check your extremities upon impact. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
And Jason Jordan reverses it. Look at Jason Jordan. It's coming. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
That should do it, guys. Looks like Jordan's going to be our winner.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. Oh, and he finds a way to escape.
Wow. Cole, I think this entire arena had written him off, myself included.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
This will go down as one of his hardest fought battles in WWE.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now? Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, It only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a...
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up.
We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary.
Let's do it. As Buzz is set to take on Kurt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next.
When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Kurt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
Oh, no!
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Down. Russian leg sweep.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
Oh, I think this man means business. Bringing it back between the ropes. To punch.
A hard shot.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. He's in a little bit of trouble now. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
Yeah, I'm sure he saw things going differently for him here tonight, but that clearly isn't the case, unfortunately for him.
He goes for the cover.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. It's just a matter of time now. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
And he hits with the dive.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. He's inflicting some serious pain here. He's displaying classic offense here.
Kurt Hawkins is going to have to act fast here to stay in this.
He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
Guys, it's a wonder he's even able to stand at this point. If I'm the referee, I'm seriously considering stopping this match.
Oh, come on. Just put him out of his misery already. This is getting ridiculous.
Oh, I think this man means business.
That has got to be it. Can that beat Kurt Hawkins?
Bringing it back into the ring.
What does Buzz have in store?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
What a way to win a singles match.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up.
Oh, it's Bray Wyatt.
Strength. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Bray's making the hair on my back stand up.
That's disgusting. The atmosphere out here is chilly, it's creepy, it's unsettling, and that's exactly the way Bray Wyatt wants it.
And the action continues to spill backstage.
A debilitating neckbreaker. Watch out. Oh, shoulder first.
Guys, you don't think.
Oh, no,
You
please.
don't think.
I can't watch. I like this. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Is he really going to do this? This is bad. Oh, no. No, this is sick. Sister Abigail. Come on now. Please don't do this.
Oh, my God.
What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules.
I can't believe this. There you see Buzz arriving for his match tonight at TLC versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't driving his van because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.
I know you were cleared by the doctor, but I need to personally make sure you're both physically and mentally fit to compete tonight.
Hey.
Hey, you probably don't want to talk about it right now, but I'm sorry about what Bray did to your van. I know it meant a lot to you.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. Wait. Were you gonna hug me because that's your thing, or because you're worried about what might happen tonight?
More the second one.
I'll be fine. The only person anyone should be worried about is Bray Wyatt.
Where is Bray taking him? Somebody needs to stop this.
How are you feeling today?
Not great. I'm sore, I have a nasty headache. I only remember bits and pieces of what happened.
Probably a side effect of whatever Bray Wyatt used to knock you unconscious.
Could also explain some of the things I saw out there.
A full recovery is what's most important right now. But unfortunately, we don't know yet how long that might take. So I have some bad news. Triple H is making me strip you of your title due to the injuries you've suffered.
I'll make it back in time to defend the title. I know I can.
I believe you can too. But Triple H doesn't want to wait around and see. He said his decision was final. I'm sorry. Now try to get some rest, okay?
It's been weeks since we last saw Buzz after his kidnapping and battle with Bray Wyatt at Wyatt's compound.
I know you don't like to ease into things, so you'll be in action tonight in a tag match versus The Bar.
Yeah, I got your text about it earlier. Who's my partner?
I thought I'd leave that up to you.
Hey.
Hey, I heard from my dad that you're looking for a tag team partner tonight to take on the Bar. Wait, I rub people the wrong way? How?
Something's different about you. No, I just figured. There's no way in hell I'd be your tag partner today.